This is West African Voice Network.
Hello and welcome to Newswave on West African Voice Network. I am Sangdonal Mendy. Today's bulletin begins in Nigeria as police debunk arrest of Boko Haram suspects in Lagos. The Lagos State's Police Command has refuted reports in some newspaper publications claiming that hundreds of Boko Haram suspects have been apprehended in the state. The command spokesperson, CSP Benjamin Hundayin, debunked these assertions in a statement issued on Friday, describing the reports as malicious and intended to cause fear and panic among the public. CSP Hundayin stated that an investigation carried out by the force in response to the widespread claims revealed to be false and that no Boko Haram members have been cited or arrested in the state. Nonetheless, the command deployed surveillance detectives, the Lagos State Police Intelligence Department (SID) and other units to the reported locations to verify the claims. He therefore urged residents to disregard the reports, describing them as untrue and a figment of writers' imaginations. Hundayin also conveyed that the Commissioner of Police encourages members of the public to go about their lawful duties and daily activities without fear or apprehension. He called on the media not to allow their esteemed platforms to be used to spread fake news or falsehood that could undermine the peace and stability in the state. He further assured residents of their safety and reiterated that police commitment to protecting lives and property. And to political matters in Côte d'Ivoire. Côte d'Ivoire's main opposition party, the Democratic Party of Côte d'Ivoire, PDCI, has announced former Credit Suisse chief Thiam as its presidential candidate for the country's upcoming election scheduled for October this year. Thiam emerged unopposed following the withdrawal of his only rival, former Trade Minister Jean-Louis Billon, from the race. The 62-year-old renounced his French citizenship in February to qualify for October election. According to Ivorian constitution, all presidential candidates must hold only Ivorian citizenship. Thiam is expected to face President Alassane Ouattara, who is anticipated to seek a fourth term, and former President Laurent Gbagbo, 79, who was acquitted of crimes against humanity by the International Criminal Court in 2019. And to an unfolding story from Senegal, former ministers from Macky Sall's administrations under investigation over alleged COVID-19 fund embezzlement. Authorities in Senegal have launched investigations into 5 former ministers from the administration of ex-President Macky Sall over suspected irregularities in the management of the country's COVID-19 response fund. During a press briefing on Thursday, top legal officials, including Attorney General at the Dakar Court of Appeal and prosecutors from the Dakar High Court, provided updates on the legal actions linked to the alleged mismanagement of public funds. Attorney General Mbake Fall stated that the investigations stem from findings by the Court of Auditors, which raised concern about misuse and poor handling of resources allocated for the pandemic. The inquiries have revealed strong evidence pointing to misappropriation and financial mismanagement, said Fall. He further explained that the files related to the 5 ministers have been submitted to the National Assembly as parliamentary approval is required for their case to proceed before the High Court of Justice. While the officials did not disclose the names of individuals involved, the accusations include unauthorized spending, diversion of funds meant for purchasing medical supplies, and inflating prices of equipment. These issues were highlighted in an audit report covering financial activities from 2019 and 2020, which was made public in 2022. The Senegalese government had allocated 1 trillion CFA franc, approximately $1.734 billion to support its COVID-19 response, focusing on health services and economic resilience. And to other stories, Trump administration plans to shut down embassies in Africa. The Trump administration is considering a significant reduction in the United States' diplomatic presence worldwide. with a proposal to close nearly 30 embassies and consulates, over half of which are located in Africa. This initiative is part of a broader plan to cut the State Department's budget by nearly 50%, aiming to reduce foreign aid by approximately 75%. According to an internal State Department document, the proposed closure include embassies in Lesotho, Eritrea, the Central African Republic, the Republic of Congo, the Gambia, and South Sudan. Additionally, consulates in Durban, South Africa, and Douala, Cameroon are slated for closure, with their responsibilities potentially being transferred to neighboring countries. Critics of the proposal express concern that reducing the U.S. diplomatic footprint in Africa could diminish American influence on the continent, especially as other global powers such as China continue to expand their presence. They argue that such closure could hinder diplomatic relations, economic partnerships, and the promotion of democratic values. And that will be all on Newswave on West African Voice Network. For more news from across the region and beyond, visit wavn.org. I am Sangdana Mendy. Thank you for watching.